It's Football Friday in Oklahoma, and you've struck pay dirt. Skordle Pay Dirt brings you all of the action from 8 feature games across the state. Producer Ethan Sunken takes you right where the action is. You've hit pay dirt.
On the carry for the Demons, number 12, Ryan Grayson.
Got 7 there. It dang sure didn't look like it. I didn't think he got that much, but got 7. That's a pretty good first down play.
Yeah, he was able to pick up a little bit there at the last. It looked like he was stopped right around the 35-yard line, but give him 2 more. And then back to a traditional formation for Beggs with Billy Ramsey at quarterback. 4-man front for the Wolves. Nathan finds a little hole and gets forward. Tackle made by number 1, Dakota Carter for Davis, but not before first down out to the 46-yard line. So 16 yards picked up here on 2 plays for Beggs.
Kind of looked like the same set, just went the opposite way. That is that first play of the game when they got 8 or 9. Again, Davis only had 6 in the box, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it about one more time right here. Yep.
Nathan gets it, makes a man miss. It's a nifty run, and he picks up 8. Could have been stopped 2 yards behind the line, but Nathan, a little juke and gain of about 7.
Looks like Davis is rotating some fresh defensive linemen in there, but you know that same formation, and again, they're just running right at Davis. Said they're only got 6 in the box, and yeah, if you're getting 6-7 yards of carry, I wouldn't change a lot.
Motion from Grayson. Fake to Grayson. And Nathan carries this time forward for a gain of 3. Just a little shy of the first down, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Did a good job right there being patient and getting what he could get out of that. Kind of hesitated in the backfield and did a good job right there.
Slot and 4 wide receivers. It's going to be a little option. Ramsey on the quarterback keeper has the first down and falls forward past the 40 to the.
That was John Allison with the carry.
Another good open field tackle right there. And right now you got him 3rd and long.
I was looking down. Was that a run or a pass completion?
That was a pass.
After the far
Just
side.
Just a quick screen out there, yep.
To Wade
now
Webb.
Screen.
Yeah, to Wade Webb, a gain of 1. Will bring up 3rd down and 9. So the Chisholm defense, they would love to get the ball back in their offense's hands after a 3 and out. We'll see what happens. Pistol formation, 2 wide to the near side. Little play action. Rolling right is Jefferson Hodge, and he'll step out of bounds. Nobody open. Great coverage, and just like that, a 3 and out, and Chisholm will probably get the ball back. They should get the ball back.
We were talking before the game just how impressive this defense is for Chisholm, and they lived up to the billing right there on that first possession.
So a 3 and out, and Mount St. Mary will punt it away. If you're just joining us, Chisholm scored in their opening drive, a nice 78-yard drive on 7 plays. Did they even throw the ball? I don't think they did.
They didn't throw it once.
Nope, not one time. Short, high punt will take a Mount St. Mary bounce and be downed at the 25-yard line, and that is where Chisholm will start this next drive. They're on top by a score of 8-0. 8:37 to play in the first quarter.
If you're a defensive player for Mount St. Mary, you're out there on the field pretty quick again. That didn't take very long, that 3 and out, and they pretty fast tempo. Not much time came off the clock, and we'll see if Chisholm can continue the dominance up front.
And on that first drive, Mally Bennett 5 carries for 38 yards. Kelson Hamilton 3 carries for 26. So first down and 10 from the 25. And Hamilton will hand off to Bennett, angling left, and he's popped the line of scrimmage and steps out of it. He'll pick up about 5 yards out across the 30-yard line to the 31. Boy, that second effort after the initial contact, he picks up 6.
The front really did a good job of spelling that, but you got to commend Bennett right there. That was a tough run.
That offensive line for Chisholm from left to right, Sam Hill, Dante Della Torre. Not a whole lot there on that one off the right side. And the short gain from the, actually no gain on the play on the run by Mally Bennett. First time they've handcuffed him. It's 3rd down and 5. So now Mount St. Mary can get a stop. So Braden Tennell's your center, Micah McVeigh and Matthew Fisher on that right side of that offensive line. 3rd down and a long 4, almost 5 here. 7.5 to play in the first quarter. Longhorns on top 8-0. And a timeout called as the play clock was ticking down. We'll take a break. 7:28 to play in the first half. Chisholm by 8. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle, presented by Brahms.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making.
They split Digby out of the backfield. And the handoff goes to the left halfback. Powering forward for a gain of about 7 is Brendan Rawls.
So both teams so far have been pretty successful on first down. It's those 2nd and 3rd downs that's been killing both teams so far.
Digby once again in motion. Rawls going to get it again. And Rawls powers forward from first down and more. He's finally dragged down at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 14 for Brendan Rawls. First down, Wolves.
Good little run right there. Davis seems to have found something so far on this drive. And see if they can be successful again on first down here.
Digby in motion again. Quarterback fakes to Rawls. And he's going to run with it, and he is in the open, and he is gone. 42-yard touchdown run by Dax Owens, the sophomore quarterback for Davis, and the Wolves go on top of the Demons 6-0.
Yeah, he did a good job on that fake right there. Fooled a lot of people. Good downfield blocking by his receivers, too, out there.
Good call after a couple of nice gains by Brandon Rawls to fool the defense.
Yeah, you can see they really attacked the running back right there on the fake, and said it was a great fake by the quarterback.
3-play drive goes for 61 yards, and the final 42 covered by Dax Owens, the sophomore quarterback. Wolves will line up for the extra point. The snap is back, the hold is good, and the kick is right through the uprights. 4:28 to go in the first. It's Davis 7, Beggs nothing. We'll be back right here on the Skordle Game of the Week.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sport.
Drive, less than a 1 minute drive. Extra point here coming up, number 15, Cooper House, and he will miss that. So that'll keep the score 7-6, and the Wildcats will have to figure out this Kellen Estep scenario here for the Wildcat, or for the Watonga offense.
Right, and if I'm cashing, this next drive, I'm just taking it like 5 yards at a time. Slowly march down there, get into the red zone, and then maybe just give it a nice fade route to Max again, see what he can do.
Yeah, I think you've kind of done this in the past, Jackson. I think this is a situation where you just throw to Max until they figure it out, right? So digs, and then coming back with a dig and go, right? Some sort of comeback, and then the double move. Working on that side. I think it's open all day, and I think Max will have a chance to beat that corner. Wildcats, again, working through a script, working through certain plays. Got to give credit to Coach Walter, and this is an Eagles team that's searching for victory number 1. So you got to give them credit. They've shown a lot of energy and passion. They're down 0-4, but anything can happen here in district play. So we had a good one last year. We'll probably have another. You wanted a close one, so you may get your wish here, Jackson.
I don't know what I want. I said I wanted a close one and predicted a blowout. So.
All right, it'll be number 15 again, doing all the kicking duties here for the Watauga Eagles. That's Cooper House, the sophomore. Again, back deep, Hank Brown as well as Grayson Davis. Hank getting that last one, about a 15-yard return. Let's see, he gets another chance at this one. 4:49 on the clock. Wildcats with a 1-point lead, 7-6. Big kick. This one will go to Hank. He's going to get that one off the turf. One hop in his hands at the 15. He's going to make one guy miss. Got a chance. Turns it up to the 30 and falls forward to the 34-yard line. So nice 24-yard return by the sophomore. And Wildcats will set up with possession number 3.
Right. Good job by Hank. I bet by now he's kind of predicted that they're going to try to kick it to him instead of Grayson. So great way to just take it up for 24 yards.
So Wildcats right around the 34, their first possession from the 26, ended in a 48-yard touchdown to Higdon. A couple penalties for the Wildcats, ends in a punt on their second possession. This one here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Empty set here for Kellen Smith. And back Grayson Davis will come back in the backfield. Bare front, keeper Kellen Smith, nice handles, comes back through. And he's going to be dropped, but not after a gain of about 4 yards. So give credit to the sophomore taking care of the ball. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 here for the Wildcats.
Right, and I like that matchup for Max Higdon out there. Number 2 from Watauga. I mean, he's probably not that. I think that's a guy who actually has 2 interceptions this season so far.
Okay.
He's obviously not that bad of a player, but I like Max in that matchup.
Well, no, I mean, he's again, they've got 11 seniors, and Ivan Carmona is one of them. So you got to expect that. We've seen a lot of football. Same formation here for the Wildcats. Let's see if Grayson Davis relocates in the backfield. Last time it was a zone read. He does. He'll be to the right of Kellen Smith this time. This time it'll go to Davis, right side. He's got a small lane, falls forward. He's going to get about 2. That'll get it to about the 39, almost the 40-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 4 here for the Wildcats.
Right, and I've seen a lot of Grayson in the backfield so far. Haven't necessarily seen much rival since that long run. So
well, he's back out there
as soon
now.
as I say that,
Well, it's running back by committee. So Rival Fields will will come back out. Looks like Max Hosley, who was in that last series, will have a seat back on the sideline. Wildcats will go 12 personnel. That means 1 running back, 2 tight ends, Slade Williams, Gavin Layton. Grayson Davis, Max Higdon lined up. Rival Fields looking for a block, cuts back through, falls forward. He's going to get 2 more, and that'll bring up 4th down to decision time for Coach Shack. He says, hustle up, let's go. So no question here for Coach Shack as it's 4th down and 2. He's going to go for it. Kellen Smith in shotgun. Again, another bare front here for the Watauga Eagles. Let's see if Kellen's going to try to draw them off sides. 19 on the play clock.
it's getting loud.
Coach Shack with the call, back to pass. Kellen Smith, he's got Higdon on the comeback with the catch, and it'll be a 1st down. So great job there with the read as the Carmona had a 10-yard cushion. And that'll be a 1st down, Cash and Wildcats.
Yeah, and great job from Max and Kellen not to just freak out. I mean, it was getting loud, nerves can get a little there, but Max able to get the comeback, just get it, and yeah, great catch by Max.
I think it may be louder for us than for them, but I hear
Probably.
you, partner. I hear you. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Running clock here, 2:33 here in the first quarter. Wildcats nursing a 1-point lead. Gavin Layton in that sniffer position there, fullback. Rival Fields in motion. Keeper by Smith. Cuts back through. Great job by the O-line, getting a great push. Kellen Smith with a nice run, easy run for about 8, 9 yards.
Right, and Casher must have heard me because they're doing exactly.
They give him the 30-yard line, so it's going to be a 1st down. Nice spot there for the Lions. It'll be 1st and 10, Blanchard at the 30.
Yeah, I think Blanchard's really, really going to lean into that short gain pass attack this week. Coach Craig really emphasized that. That's something that they should have gone to more of last week against Harry. He said it to me. So especially with HUD coming back into the fold, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest to see more of that happen all throughout the game.
Right hash, 1st and 10 from the 30. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Perryman throws over the middle. Carter catches at the 40, 45, breaks the tackle to the 50. Little pop pass over the linebackers on the play action. A dangerous throw, but Perryman slotted it in there for a 20-yard gain to Carter.
Obviously not the greatest angle that we can see up here. We did see that the linebacker was right in front of him, but really just like you said, that pop pass, just a very lightly touched. It wasn't like a heater over the middle. Great catch by Brayson, and again, he's able to get some yards after that catch.
2 catches, 51 yards for Carter. Perryman, no incompletions yet as Carter goes in motion. It's a handoff to Fugit. Right side, hit at the 49, and he's going to spin and try to get more and not be able to. Good tackle that time at the point of attack made by Aiden Guzman from Bethany, and it'll be a 2nd and 9.
So we were talking about Heffernan coming off not playing this week. I'm trying to see who is taking his slot there at the left tackle position. Looks
so you've got Gavin Rich, you've got Mason Pierce over there at left tackle, and Colin Cooksey's in at center. So
Mason Pierce taking his spot for now.
2nd and 9 from the Bethany 49. Perryman moves Fugit from right to left, looking to throw, pressured, hit, gets away, rolling to his left. We see Perryman run with it for the first time, and he does get 1 yard. Everyone probably holding their breath a little bit there.
I was, yeah.
He gets 1 yard, and it'll be a 3rd down and 8. But you see how hard he is to bring down when that first tackler just bounced off of him.
Yeah, last year he played that tight end position. There was a lot of times where, he would size up well against whoever was guarding him out there in a passing situation, and he would just be able to oversize his matchup. It's going to be a really important matchup. Mason Pierce, the backup for Braden Heffernan this week. Left tackle, one of the most important spots on that O-line. Got to protect that blind side for the quarterback, especially with Hudson coming back. It's doubly imperative that Mason does a good job tonight.
3rd down and 8 from the Bethany 48. Need to get it down to the 40. Perryman pressured, hit, and sacked. That was good work that time for Bethany, as I believe that was Charlie Toll who came off the edge on a speed rush and got Perryman for a 7-yard loss. And now Noah Smith will come in to punt it away.
You saw Bethany testing that edge there. That's twice now that they were able to get back to the QB. Not ideal situation for Blanchard, especially after that first drive that they were able to put together. So first punting situation here, I assume. See if the defense can give you one back.
Got someone back, so let's see if Blanchard tries to go for it here. Smith will punt it. It's a high kick. It's going to be fielded at the 15. Up to the 20. There's a block in the back, and a flag is going to come in as across the 30 to the 35, 37-yard line. But this one's going to come back as there's a flag down at the 25-yard line.
Mason Pierce holding his
left arm.
Yeah. Stinger, maybe?
Yeah, that does not look good.
Blanchard already thin at that left tackle position.
Ooh. Could be a dislocation as well. But he's being attended to. Ball's going to go back to the 15-yard line on that penalty, so it erases a return that got it out across the 30. And with 2:46 to go here in the first, it'll be 1st and 10 for Bethany from their own 15-yard line.
It's going to be a big job this week for the corners for Blanchard in particular. Guys like Reston Vickery and Jackson Oliver, I feel like they're going to be targeted, these wide receiver groups. So it's going to be imperative they keep everything in front of them.
Payne throwing on 1st down in the flat, complete to the 20 and out to the 23-yard line. That one was complete to Wyatt Geisler for a gain of about 8. By the way, good punt there by Noah Smith. That was a 40-yard punt.
Yeah.
Ended up being a 0 on the return after the penalty, so good job flipping the field there.
Special teams is going to be very important in tonight's game. Field position is going to be everything for a team like both of these, especially what they're putting out on the offensive end. A lot of teams that can cover ground really fast, you're going to want to make them go the length of the field.
Payne hands to, fakes it to Gilliland, keeps it right side. I was fooled, but the Blanchard defense wasn't. That was, I believe, Cole Watkins who got him. He did gain a couple, though. It's Gage Ellison that got him. He did gain a couple, though, from the 28 up to the, from the 23 up to the 25, and he does get the first down.
Very intrigued to see, Bethany, I think for the first time, maybe you could make the case for Guthrie. I think Bethany, the first time for Blanchard defense tonight, I think they have the guys, the horses in the stable to test that edge and meet Blanchard, halfway when it comes to moving the ball horizontally. So we'll see if they keep moving there.
Empty backfield Wildcat look as Gilliland running it to his left, cuts it up at the 25, out to the 29-yard line. Pearson on the tackle, along with Luke Meeker, 4-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
I sound like a broken record because we say stuff like this every week, but it's very, very important for the
positive yardage there. Not sure who was on the carry.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. What number was that? I was. Antoine on the carry. Not a whole lot there. Third and 7 from our own 12. Handoff to Pruitt on the left side. Gain of 1. Flag is down.
Flag is down around the 11.
I think it's on El Reno. Carl Albert will decline it.
Chop block, El Reno.
Yeah, chop block.
That penalty is declined.
Probably a post chop.
It's Grayson and Nathan in the backfield. Grayson's going to roll to his right. The Wolves play this one pretty good, but Grayson's speed wins the battle, and he gets out of bounds. Easily has the first down inside the 25-yard line at the 24.
Nice gain on the play. Pushed out of bounds by number 7. Pruitt. That'll be enough right there. Steven. First down.
Ramsey is back in at the quarterback spot.
I can run to the left here, probably.
They really like to spread the field, run hash mark to hash mark. Nathan still upright. Davis does a good job of getting to the football. Everybody around the football, and they stop him for a gain of only 1.
That's good flow when how they lined up and what they ran. I thought there should be would have been a hole there, but Davis did a good job right there closing it up.
Second and 9 to go. Motion and pitch sweep. It's number 5, and he's made a nice move inside and a nice gain for the Demons. Close to another first down. Elijah Johnson on the carry, but he's a yard short, so they'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Silva, just shy of a first down. Brings up 3rd down and short for the Demons.
Big play right here. I still think it's 4 down territory for him anyway, but get this first down right here.
Andrew Haynes is the running back. Haynes is going to get it, and he is stuffed, and he is short. Nice scrape by the linebacker to come up and hit Haynes before he's able to get forward and actually a couple of yards.
Yeah, that was a great play by the linebacker right there.
Bigby on the stop.
Fantastic run into Watauga territory.
Right, you know what I noticed about Jaden right there? He was holding on to that ball very, very tight.
He was. Man, Jaden showing you the speed that we've seen on the baseball diamond. He's showing it to you now on the baseball field. Absolutely fantastic work.
Football
On
field.
the football field, my bad. Thank you, Maddox. I do this all the time. Jaden Bolden stays here right side now to Kellen Smith. Great block out there on the right-hand side. That may have been Grayson Davis on that block. Kellen Smith will go ahead and keep it. He'll pull it. He'll cut through. He's got a small lane. Still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. Breaks two more. And down to the 15-yard line. Kellen Smith racking up rushing yards tonight.
Right, and minus that first drive for Watauga offensively and that second drive for Cashin offensively, but you could even blame the penalties on that drive. The defense has been lackluster so far.
Running clock, 10:42 for the Wildcats here, answering Watauga right back. 2 plays already down to the 15. Rival Fields checks in. He's to the left of Kellen Smith. Kellen Smith back to pass. He's got Higdon on the post. He's gotten grabbed. Are they going to... That's unfortunate as Max Higdon had his entire jersey almost pulled off of him, yet the officials didn't see it. That's a shame there, Jackson.
Right, I do agree with you. I saw it.
We saw it up here. It's not hard with a white jersey as it's being pulled and Max Higdon being ridden to the end zone. Great look there. Great pass there by Kellen Smith. Unfortunate the call was not made there. So they'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Jaden Bolden checks back in for the Wildcats. He's going to go get the handoff. He's going to cut through. Breaks 2 tackles. Nifty move the outside. Still on his feet. Jaden Bolton with the ankle breaks. Gets it down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Right, and Jaden so far has lived up to that last name of Bolton. He has been very speedy so far.
Absolutely love that. So a little lightning
Yes.
and thunder here for the Wildcats with Rival Fields and Bolton. Bolton stays in the backfield first and goal. That time he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be wrestled down for no gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3, 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Right, and that wasn't necessarily a bad idea. I mean, Jaden's hot, but maybe just now is kind of you're in the red zone, so let's see if you can just punch it in with Kellen or maybe give it to Grayson even. Or Max.
9:57. Wildcats have a lot here. They did lose 1 yard, so it'll be up. That'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Kellen Smith, empty backfield. Double tight end Gavin Layton and that sniffer in motion. Max Higdon. Jet sweep keeper Kellen Smith, and it's touchdown cash and Wildcats. They go 60 yards and match the Watauga Eagles touchdown for touchdown and extend that lead 20-13 on the 4-yard run by Kellen Smith.
And we might have ourselves a game here.
We do.
I think we already had a game here. But
Number 3, Zayden Root on to attempt the field goal. The kick by Root is up and good. With 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Maroons now lead 21-3.
Feel that in. 6'1", 190. He's rangy, and he's only a sophomore. That's a great catch, and that'll put Mount St. Mary inside the 10-yard line at the 9, a gain of 36.
Vertical concept right there, and did a good job of letting his dude be a dude and went up and made the play. That's an impressive catch.
Robinson has 3 touchdown catches in the season. He almost had a 4th right there. So 1st down and 10, and now the Rockets are knocking on the door down by 2 touchdowns. Hodge this time to run down to the 5 and down to the 3.
Found a nice crease right there and was able to move it inside the 5.
He's tackled by Blake Thompson. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 3-yard line after the 6-yard gain. 10.5 to play in the first half, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for Mount St. Mary. Direct snap to John Allison that time, and it strung out. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's just about it, as he was tackled by Trevor Hawes. Let's give him a yard to the 2.
Little Wildcat set right there. Looks like they're going to bring back in Hodge.
Yeah, most definitely 4-down territory for Mount St. Mary right here, trailing 14-0 early in the second quarter, and we've got a timeout. We'll take a break. 9:50 to play in the first half. Chisholm 14, Mount St. Mary nothing. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
It's a touchdown. What a play by Ramsey, and a 53-yard touchdown pass for the Beggs Demons. We got an official down over here, or a player.
I think it's a quarterback. I think he took a shot after he threw the ball. You hope it's one of those situations where he just got maybe his wind knocked out of him, being exposed after he threw the ball.
That was a heck of a pass, and you could see the Davis player, and he's up. That's good news for the Demons. Ramsey is up. Man, what a pass he threw to a wide-open receiver after making several players miss.
That's not an easy pass either, because he's throwing across his body, rolling to his left. That was a great pass. Great way to find him and then throw a strike down there. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, I think he just got the wind knocked out of him probably after he released the ball there. It looks like to me.
And we have a player late onto the field. That's not making the Beggs coaching staff very happy. They'll call a timeout. We will come back, 3:47 to go. The Demons 1 point away from tying this thing up. Stay tuned.
Field worked a little bit better that time going up against that left side of the defense for Blanchard. I honestly would not be surprised if we see something tried in the flats again, maybe not Carter this time, but trying to set something up for maybe Pierce on that right side.
Might see Perryman keep this one. Keep an eye on that as well. Perryman in the gun, high snap. Fakes it, keeps it, rolling right, throws it end zone. It is caught, diving grab by Corrick Pierce right in the middle of the end zone. And Blanchard retakes the lead with 8:47 to go in the first half. What a throw by Perryman under pressure, and maybe an even better catch by Corrick Pierce.
Yeah, that play started with a high snap, forced Perryman to roll out to the right. It's usually a no-no to throw across your body like that, but Corrick was right there with a Bethany defender draped all over him, and it was a spectacular throw right where only Corrick could get it, and a spectacular catch below his body. So really good 1-2 punch there.
Low snap again. Price with a much better kick this time. It looks good and is. Great job again by Reston Vickery to get that low snap down for the kick, and it is 14-7. Blanchard with the lead. 8:47 to go first half. This is Blanchard Lions football.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for
loss, as that brings up 3rd down and 16. So with 8:48 on the clock running here, second quarter, Wildcats nursing an 8-point lead. It's going to be 3rd and long here for the Eagles. They've been explosive thus far. In motion coming through will be Perez, or Cormona, I apologize. Back to pass, blitz is on. Caleb Duran will flush out. Estep, he'll keep it coming through. Nowhere to go. Great job there by Grayson Davis, Austin Compton. Grayson Davis will get credit for the tackle. He'll get back to almost the original line of scrimmage, just a little bit of passing. He'll bring up 4th down and 9 and decision time here for Coach Walter.
Right, and this has been a great defensive drive from Cashner so far, minus the PI, the questionable PI. I'll give him that. But
Well, it's questionable based on the lack of call on the holding call on Max Higdon. If they want to allow contact, then do it. But if you're going to allow a guy to take 2 hands onto a Cashner Wildcat receiver in the end zone, well, then, don't allow a little bit of a bump on the on that deflection. All right, so it's go time, 4th and 9 for the Eagles. Let's see if they'll try to draw the defensive line off here. Back to pass. Good possession. It's caught short of the first down. Those Eagles offensive wide receivers have got to find the sticks. They were nowhere near the sticks, and it'll be a turnover of downs. Great job by Coach Wood and the defense getting the turnover of downs.
Right, and we don't even need a halftime to adjust right there. Great job from Coach Wood, as you just said, and the defense, as you just said. So let's see if Cash can come back right out here and score again.
So 7:42 on the clock. Wildcats The explosive run play behind Kellen Smith and Jaden Bolton. Looks like Jaden Bolton will join. Is that right? No, it is Rival. It is Rival. Rival joining my man Kellen Smith in the backfield. Grayson Davis in motion. Fake. Kellen Smith will roll right. He's going to throw it up. He's got Kellen. He's got Higdon. He's grabbed from behind. No call. Give credit to the Watonga defender as he went over the back and grabbed Max Higdon's arm. And great job by Kellen Smith getting rid of that with pressure in his face.
Yeah, I mean, that was that kind. As you said, that looked like a lot of holding and stuff right there. So, I mean, if we're going to call it on Watonga, you got to call it on Cashion too.
Well, at this point, Max has just got to play through it. He's got to be tougher than the Watonga defensive backs. That brings up 2nd and 10 here. Clock stop, 7:36. Kellen Smith, empty backfield. Gavin Layton in that fullback position. Motion is Higdon across the field. Smith will keep it. He's got a block. Timmy Smith gets to the outside. He's got a chance. To the 45. To the 35. He'll get pushed out of bounds. Kellen Smith using his legs. Great block there by Timmy Jones. And the Wildcats are in Watonga territory.
Right, and Kellen continues to just use his feet every single play. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
absolutely. Well, the Eagles kind of put our defense on our over pursuit on notice. We're doing the same now as Kellen Smith. Great read there with Max Higdon on the jet sweep. Keeps it. Follows his man Timmy Jones pulling through. Wildcats now at the 29. 7:28 on the clock, looking to add to this 21-13 lead. We appreciate you guys joining us here. And it is Skordle Pay Dirt. So a big shout out to our Skordle team out there watching. Let's see if the Wildcats can get in the red zone. Rival field to the right of Kellen Smith. Trip set up top. And we'll have a timeout here by Coach Shackelford. That'll be his second. The Wildcats with one timeout left. We'll go to timeout. Hang tight with this. The Wildcats in scoring territory.
So now 3rd down and 12. And once again, a big opportunity for the Rockets here as their defense can get a stop here and get the football back for their offense. The Chisholm team averages 33 points a game. They give up 17. Mount St. Mary scores 43 a contest, giving up 9. 3rd down and 12. And a timeout called by Chisholm. We'll take a break. 7:01 to play in the first half. Chisholm by 14. We'll take a break. You're watching it on Skordle's Game of the Week presented by Brahms.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small.
Of that gain that they made to have a 2nd and 1, but this is going to cost them 10 yards on the holding penalty.
In teams like Davis, penalties are not their friends, running teams like that. You don't want to get behind the chains.
Walking the back by the Wolves. Mark it off 10 yards.
That's going to come from the spot of the foul, which was at the 41-yard line, so it pushes them back into.
That was a big penalty.
Second and 16. Will the Wolves put the ball in the air? The answer is yes. Owens has got a man down there. Good coverage by Beggs. As that ball is thrown incomplete.
Number 1, Carter. Number 2, Trevor Cooper. On the coverage for the Demons.
Just like that, like I said, you get a running team behind the chains like that by a penalty, and now Davis is going to be in a very uncomfortable position for them offensively.
Trevin Cooper was back there to defend. He wasn't fooled. The Wolves try to sneak a tight end down the field, and Cooper was sound on his assignment. And we will have a timeout here. Looks like the Wolves wanted to talk things over here on this 3rd and 16 play. We've got 2:09 to go in the first half. It's Davis 7, Beggs 6. We're back with more here on the Skordle Game of the Week.
In our business.
85 straight ahead on the carry. Run out of bounds by number 8, William Carson. Result of the play will be a turnover on downs. Maroons take over first down and 10 from the Blackwell 33-yard line. Handoff straight ahead to number 2, Sutton Bonham. Tackle made by number 78, Dorian Palma. The gain by Bonham is good for a Maroon. First down and 10. Bonham again on the carry. Brought down by a host of Blackwell tacklers. Five-yard gain on the play. Boomers pass complete over the left side to number 2, Sutton Bonham. Touchdown, Maroons!
Hodge this time calls his own number again. First down and more. Running room down the far sideline before he's poked out of bounds at about the 20. Sophomore quarterback shook free on the far sideline. That's a big offensive play for Mount St. Mary, and they're knocking on the door in the red zone. Actually, just outside the red zone at the 22. So that's a gain of 23 yards.
Little zone read right there, and Hodge made a great pull and made the open field tackle miss.
So first down and 10, Hodge to throw toward the end zone, has a man. Oh, off the fingertips. That was a very nicely thrown pass, but Zechariah Robinson could not reel it in off of his fingertips. Second down and 10.
That's a great ball. They're right where Robinson was the only one that could catch it.
I guarantee you Zechariah Robinson is wishing he had a second chance at that one because that was perfectly thrown. So now second down and 10. From the pistol formation, 3 wide receivers, handoff up the middle, and now bouncing left is Cord Brown. And he'll take it inside the 20-yard line down to about the 18, picking up 4 to bring up second down and 6.
4 down territory again, and so once again, you stay on schedule. You know, don't necessarily have to pick it up all right here. Just get it something that's manageable and really will open up your play calling.
Third down and 7. Pitch right side. Brown to the edge, turns it up. And down to the 11, 12-yard line, right near the stick. That'll be close. I think they're going to give them the first down. They will. They move the chains. Spot the ball at the 12, a gain of 6.
They've had a lot of success with that quick pitch concept tonight. That's the third time they've ran it, and every time they've had it's been pretty successful for them.
This is huge for Mount St. Mary right here. They've had a couple of opportunities into the red zone, got down inside the 1-yard line, and the penalty pushed it back, and fourth and goal from the 6. They came up empty. So they've been down here but have not been able to convert. And down 14-0, they really need to right here. 4 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, clock management would be huge here too because they get the ball at half, and so
here comes the 6th play of the drive. Started back at the 49-yard line. Quarterback right up the middle. That time Hodge was pushed back after a very short gain. We'll give him 2 yards to the 10 to bring up 2nd down and 8. Trevor Haas with the stop for the Longhorns. Six carries for 30 yards rushing in the ballgame for quarterback Jefferson Hodge. 2nd down and 8 along 9. Hodge flush left. Tries to find some running room and nothing doing. On the stop, Colin McVeigh, a sophomore. Give him credit for the sack. And for McVeigh, it's his 4th sack of the season.
That's a big one.
Mark it back to the 13-yard line, a loss of 3. So now 3rd down and 12.
With a short field.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, once again, Chisholm they're so impressive. I mean, those guys up front they're good.
Yeah,
I'm
now,
very impressed.
With the way Chisholm's defense is playing, 14-0 seems like about 28 or 30-0 in this kind of a game.
Like we were talking about, Mount St. Mary's has started with excellent field position about every drive, and they really need to capitalize right here.
3rd down and 12. It is 2-down territory. And Hodge this time around the left side, and he is upended. He could not get back to the line of scrimmage. Really nice job. That's Brandon Taylor submarining in there for the tackle.
That was that heavy Wildcat set with Allison. Was in there.
Oh, that was Allison with the carry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep.
Once again, though, Chisholm, just really strung it out and had Allison running laterally. I mean, there's nowhere to go right there, and made a great play.
And Allison, a gain of 1.
It's a big play. Big down.
4th down and 11.
It's another one. Momentum be huge right here.
Hodge right side ball is caught. Slanting across the middle. The catch is made by Gabriel Ward for the touchdown. And that is a huge touchdown for the Rockets here late in the first half.
That was a great pass. That was a pretty tight window he had to fit it in right there.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic right there, and he threaded the needle. So the Rockets down 14 to.
Offsetting penalties there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, both teams. Those penalties will offset. 1st and 10, Carl Albert from the 17-yard line.
About 7:54 left here in the first half.
Woodring's still in there at quarterback right now. They've got their guys in.
Trying to straighten out there. Good job by the D there. Had a little GG stretch action going there. Pinning and pulling.
Xavier Elledge.
Yeah, good job by the Indians there. Scraping, getting over the top. Their front's pretty athletic. Those guys pulling.
Yep.
Did a good job of holding our ground there. Backers doing a good job of flowing over the top. 2nd and 11. Reverters coming off the inside. He's got a little room. got enough for the touchdown. That is Tristan Haynes.
Touchdown for the Broncos. So they answer with 3:21 to go here. And it's 28-13.
It's the kind of stuff that Bethany is going to have to pull out of their hat if they're going to want to get back into this game. Can't let that happen if you're the Blanchard secondary who's able to get past all three lines of defense there for a score.
Extra point from Griffin Tarrant on the way. Looked like it was about to be blocked, but it's through and good. 3:21 to go first half. Blanchard still up, 28-14 now our score. You're listening to Blanchard Lions football.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark.
Well, aggressively, a little too close for my comfort, and looks like we'll have another holding call against the Wildcats. Let's see if the staff will take this or decline it.
Right, and on that play, Max just kind of waited a little too long there, a little too patient, I believe.
And I think we had a holding call the last time we ran the jet sweep to Higdon as well on that edge, whether it was Rival Fields or maybe the tight end Slade Williams on that end. I don't know, but it's in that same direction. So they are going to take half the distance, so they're going to push back the Wildcats. I would have actually thought they would have declined it and made it second and long, but I guess max respect to the Wildcat offense. So Wildcats first and, as Coach Shack would say, Kingfisher here. Kellen Smith will hand off to Bolton. Bolton will cut back the outside. He's still on his feet, and he's down. We heard a whistle. And give credit to the Watonga defense. They came through with that tomahawk chop from behind. Jaden Bolton's got to take care of it, but he gets a nice carry. So I could get about close to about 12 yards on that. It'll bring up second down at about 14.
Yeah, and seeing that chop right there, you got to think that maybe Watonga watched some film and they saw Jaden fumbling, and they're going to try to chop it on Jaden. So
it'll bring up second and long here. It's going to be a keeper by Kellen Smith. He'll cut back inside. He'll spin. Nowhere to go, and we'll have another flag here. So I appreciate the holding calls. I hope it goes both ways. So we'll have a holding call against the Wildcats. That's 3 holding calls in one series against the Wildcats. Let's see if it's declined or not. If it's declined, it brings up third down and long. I think looks like the Eagles coaches are going to take the penalty. So flirting with fire, at some point you got to, in my opinion, the book, if you got a book, you got to decline one of these. I know you want to make it hard for the Wildcats, but giving the Wildcats extras downs with the explosive plays that they have, that's tough. So it goes back to the, looks like the 9-yard line. Keeper by Bolton. He's got the outside, gets one block, cuts the outside. He's going to be, looks like he's going to be tackled right around the neck, and he's going to be dropped down. I think he was waiting for the block. He should have just gone, I think, in that situation, but 2 hands on the ball. So that will bring up third down and long, and it'll be timeout Watonga. So with that, we'll try to catch up with the scoreboard. It'll be third down and 15, it looks like. 59 seconds on the clock. I apologize, I haven't been able to help you out there. But certainly from a standpoint, under a minute. Wildcats with no timeouts. The Eagles now with just 1 timeout left. What do you expect here, Jackson?
I'm expecting a deep pass here. You got to take at least one shot. Maybe this is not really like 4-down territory. You don't want to give Watonga.
In Bethany territory, so yeah.
10.
Look at that, I know the rules.
Did he walk? Was that
15
not?
yards.
Was that 15?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed,
From
I
the
missed the count.
46 to the 39, it's 15 yards. 4 yards upfield, 11 yards downfield. 4 plus 11 is 15, Drake.
Yep.
Where'd you go to high school?
Blanchard.
First and 10 for the Lions at the 39.
I've never seen that catch happen. His feet were off the ground. He was falling down pretty much and made that catch. That was really, even though it didn't really matter in the end, just a really good catch anyways.
By the way, that's a First United first down with that penalty there for the Lions.
Nice.
Perryman with McIntyre to his right. Bethany showing blitz, now backing out of it as Perryman straight dropping. It's a four-man rush. Throws over the middle for Carter. It's high and tipped, and that's a dangerous tip in traffic. It falls incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Saw Hudson rush it a little bit there. Maybe saw the pocket collapsing a little bit earlier than he wanted to. Kind of got that throw out of the pocket as quick as he could. Just a little bit high for Brayson. That had a defender draped over him, but just a little bit lower, and I think he makes that catch. But I think he got rushed a little bit there on that process.
2nd down and 10 from the 39. Perriman looking, pumping, floats one over the middle into traffic. Bad throw. It's going to be intercepted.
It's a pass interference.
There is a flag down, and I think we might have a flag on Bethany for holding before the pass here. The flag was thrown before the ball was thrown as the pass was intercepted.
Oh, there's 2 flags. I see one.
5 on the season. And the loss back inside the 45-yard line to the 42, a loss of 6. And a timeout will stop the clock with 1:01 to play in the first half. It's 3rd down and 15. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
Maroons will take over 1st down and 10 from the Blackwell 48-yard line.
Definitely right. I wasn't having that.
Pitch back to number 7, Andrew Cuckoo. Touchdown, Maroons. Number 11, Hunter Minor, onto the 50 extra point. The kick by Minor is up and good. With 1 minute and 34 seconds remaining in the first half, the Maroons now lead 49-3.
So 4th down and 15. And the kick is away. It's a pretty good one. Oh, it's loose, and this could be a huge break for the Rockets. Ball is loose back inside the 15-yard line, down to the 10. Who jumped on it?
Chisholm has it.
Yeah, Chisholm does have it, and now that changes what you do. Now 50 seconds to play. You had the chance to get the ball around the 35, 40-yard line, or now you're going to take over inside the 20, and you just get this thing to the locker room if you're the Longhorns. So mark it back to the 10-yard line, which is where the drive will start.
Yeah, I think you've just got to sit on this one and be happy with how your defense has played this first half. I think you got to feel pretty comfortable going to the locker room with a 13-point lead.
No doubt about it. Stick around at halftime. We will pay some bills with lots of commercials, but also go back and recap the first half, give you all the stats, and check the Skordle scoreboard as well. So final 50 seconds here. And on first down. Trying to bounce out of the tackle and back to the tackle. Back at the 2-yard line is Mally Bennett. So they'll give him, quote, forward progress to about the 3, which is a loss of 7. That's the first time he's gone backwards tonight.
Shouldn't have to snap it, right?
Well, Mount St. Mary has 2 timeouts with the ball inside the 5-yard line. Boy, I'd call some timeouts and make them run plays.
Yeah, especially snapping out of the gun.
Exactly right.
Never know when the snap's going to go AWOL. I don't know.
There's about a 4-second differential.
Okay.
This should be the final play of the first half. Handoff up the middle and nothing doing, and the clock will run out. Pretty impressive effort by Chisholm, especially defensively in this ball game. They lead the Rockets from Mount St. Mary's 20-7. Let's see. Let's hang on here for a second. They burn the timeout. Yeah.
It's going to bring us to the end of the first half.
5:29 today.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@skordle.com right now for more information.
Although medical services are the way we care for people, we also believe that a community hospital provides a unique opportunity to care about people. For every stage of your life and every need your family has, we welcome you as our members, fellow community members, and friends, and treat you with innovative medicine right here at home. We welcome you to discover.
After his broken collarbone preseason, Perryman, hard snap count, a flag, and Blanchard moved, and that's a big penalty. Now it's going to move the ball back to the 6, and that's the second false start penalty on Blanchard since having their 1st and goal down here.
Tough spot for Blanchard after starting off really well, just penalty-free football, only a couple of yellows here and there, just back-to-back, not back-to-back, but 2 flags in the red zone and in a key position in the game where you could go up 3 scores. Not ideal for this group with 18 seconds left.
Clock stopped. Game clock is. Play clock running now as Blanchard breaks the huddle. No hurry. Better start hurrying now. Play clock's at 10. Blanchard with just 1 timeout left, still looking to the sideline. They're not going to have time. They're going to have to use a timeout here. Perryman, play clock at 1. Man in motion, gets the snap off. There's a flag down. The play clock was still at 1. They called delay a game, and that was a quick flag. You're supposed to see play clock at 0, quarterback hasn't snapped it, then throw the flag, and that the snap came right as the clock went from 1 to 0, which is supposed to be allowed. But it does move the ball back to the 11, that penalty does. So now 2nd and goal from the 11, still 18 ticks left in this first half. And we've got now a timeout by Bethany. We'll take it with them. 18 seconds to go. 28-14, Blanchard on top. This is Blanchard Lions football.
At a time, and
that forces the defense to spread out a little bit too, and then you have a better opportunity of gashing them. Orbit motion. Grayson there on the carry, gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Indians.
not a bad run there.
No.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 7 from the El Reno 36-yard line.
Yeah, you'd like to get one over the top on them because, I mean, they're the deepest defender is 7 yards back.
Mm-hmm. Grayson on another carry off the right side. Not much there.
Scarlett's Ward drives the line for no gain. 3rd and 7.
delay a game. Indians will be pushed back. Right around the 2-minute mark left here in the first half. Third and long.
Penalty moves the ball back to the Indian 31-yard line, where it brings up 3rd and 2. 12.
Fisher, good job stepping up. Oh, runs into his guy.
He's down.
Yep. We will take. Oh, he gets up.
Well, he sure looked like he was in pain right there.
Yeah, might have got a little. Hopefully, it's just a stinger on that.
A 10-yard run for a half-yard gain brings up 4th and 11.
He got up quick, but looks like he was favoring that right arm a little bit coming off.
Throw it back to kick for the Indians. Titans have 2 back.
Kick is collected by Tristan Haynes.
Haynes, another flag.
To the El Reno 44-yard line.
And about takes out number 45's right eyeball on the flag toss.
Hit him right in the face mask.
Right.
There have been a lot of penalties in this first half.
Mm-hmm. Both sides, really.
Yeah. It's been pretty balanced, but it's been a lot.
Yeah. Holding on Carl Albert.
Personal foul on the receiving team. That penalty will move the ball back to the Carl Albert 42-yard line.
They'll take over at their own 42, ball far hash. Boots out to our side. He's got Washington there, keeps his feet. I think he stepped out of bounds back there after when Cardi first made contact with him. Looks like they're going to give him the spot further up. Good enough for a first down. Ball's at the 42. And they're going to be trying to move quick here. 47 seconds left in the half. Quick game. There we go. Elledge there to bottle up the quarterback. Loss of 2. Great play there. That's a good job, too, not just blazing up field. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for a young guy to do.
Yeah, whatever he wanted, the quarterback right there, he wasn't there. It's a good job by the Indians.
Got a guy in the middle of the field there. Haynes is good for the first down. Cardi brings him down. They are moving. Looks like timeout. 18 seconds left. Carl Albert calls a timeout. We will take a quick break and be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
Carl Albert called timeout right here with 18 left. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Drops back to pass. Screen. And it's good enough in there for the touchdown. Titans.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a head scratcher there, but.
That'll make it 55-0 with 6 seconds left in the first half for the PAT.
Speedback with the extra point. Farley to hold.
Kick is up and it's good.
The kick is good with 6 seconds left in the first half. Our new score, Carl Albert 56, El Reno 0.
Wrong side of the scoreboard right now. Wyandotte up on Kansas 20-7. And we are underway. Now, I would thought for sure that it was going to be Beggs getting the football here to start the second half. But Davis got the football in both halves.
No, Beggs got the first half.
The Beggs had it the first half?
Beggs
My
had
bad. My bad. All right, the Wolves take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Two tight ends in the inverted wishbone. First man through has the handoff, and he is in the clear. One man to beat, and we'll see if he's going to catch him, and finally does at the 8-yard line. So just with everyone lined up there, a big run for Rawls, and he goes from the 26-yard line all the way to the Beggs 8. Big play to start off the half here for Davis.
Pretty good start second half, I'd say.
Yeah.
Good hustle to get down there and prevent the touchdown. They've already made one goal line stand. It looks like they're going to have to do it again right here.
The ball on the 5-yard line. Handoff again, and that's a touchdown. Into the end zone, 2 carries for Rawls, and he goes 74 yards in 2 plays. And just like that, only 20 seconds in here to the second half, Davis on top now 13-6.
Yeah, again, big possession by Davis right there. Big extra point right here.